Hello everyone, my name is Val, and welcome back to Riven. We're just going straight in. No fancy transition. Just... Oh, never mind. I thought that was the leaking book back to home, but nope. Well, I guess it is, but, seems I've been kidnapped. I think the person at the beginning of the game has started.
Killing me. Oh.
Seems we have been kidnapped. Why is the screen still black? Weird. Hello? Ball. Door locked, don't know why it didn't shake. Oh, we're in a prison cell. Well, oh, this looks pretty cool. But, why ain't it moving? Oh, my mouse is gone. So it's in animation. Hello.
Katrina e now da saya yapalo. Yapa ay manay yalepo. Bekaretere wirape yelo kene falapo. Tisai. Why te falupe?
Given the fact that it's most likely that the character we're playing as, the stranger, is from colonial Mexico in the 1800s, makes this even more confusing. But oh, we got more books. What is this? What? I'm not clicking that. Oh, this is have a lot more to read. Oh my god. Bruh. I can't read that. Well, I can, it's just it'll take a while.
Sirapo. Ibuko mo buko wisipo. Na vene. Tapo mo revene beno. Now, Katerina ne.
Okay.
Wisifa polo yai sepe yai.
If I'm ever put in a situation like this, I'm just gonna act like the stranger, or like chill and just never speak. But we're going home. That was unexpected to say the very least. I thought we were gonna be there for a lot longer. I thought that it'll be a long time over there at least. seems that is not the case. But, where do I go from here? Huh. That was, shortly lived. Where am I supposed to go now? I mean, obviously I'm supposed to read the book. But other than that, what do I do? Huh. What happened to that, one guy that put us in the little cage and stole my book? Did we ever figure out what happened to him? Huh. Oh. Oh, their faces. Oh my god. That is terrifying. Oh. Oh, that is scary. But, I'll guess I'll just read the book. Some of the book, at least. I linked to Riven a week ago. The smell of the place overwhelmed me moments before I could see anything. And else things. With my sight only I'm having a stroke. Permanently cleansed. I stood momentarily peering ahead through a dim reel which was slowly lifting. There was a ray clearly and has appeared. I sentiments breathing slowly and with very deeply tasting the familiarities of Riven. I that not recognizing things. I must have been hit with the dent right away. I thought it was an insect bite at first. I'm trying to remember it all, but it's difficult. Maybe because of the delay. These was a boy. A man I did not recognize stood before me. Rivenese thought he was wearing only just. He seemed to be talking to me. That the person was actually talking at the point that the poison was already taking effect. A shallow chest crest and I fell asleep. Then there were many voices, but I wanted more of them, like hundreds of people. I understood more. Then there were many voices, but I understood more of them, like hundreds of people whispering. I couldn't wake up. No matter the dream did end. The dream did end, and now to the hero with guilt, it seems that many years I didn't need how much I missed her, like a piece of me that I had forgotten about. She's beautiful and so full of warmth, but the years have also left her with a wound which was not there when we were children. I do not wish like she were more inducted. It seems that I write quickly from my prison. Near will secure your book which the noisy incident in section upon your arrival. I am having a stroke, no less this entire book. If you're questioning her, I have concluded that it was written by Arthas for a very peaceful purpose. Again, despite Dewey, although he may have suspicious, if you can find my prison, you will still need the combination to access it. Again, seems keeps it in his office. Then I assume, or the signal Arthas. I think I know how it might. But don't signal him in before I am reflected. Catherine. I do wish she were more inducted. It seems like I am asking all the questions. It's waking me. One asked me where I've been, on what I've been doing. This hurt. I met it. Then the beliefs are from out of ignorance and appearance. If they are people, they seem to have had their own nest destroyed and are now frequently using to anything that might serve them. But why have they chosen to cling to me? I'm confused. As a child, I always felt out of place here. I've meant to belong. They misunderstood me, and I couldn't relate to them. But now I am overwhelmed by their intentions. Frequently, that I know that I want everything to them, that I owe everything to them. And this place, I thought I would never see them again, and yet I'm here, and I've given this second chance. But a second chance at what? Serving them. Fortunately, they're they're preoccupied being their servants. What is this drawing? It's an eye. Little, like, moon dial thing. Sun. People. Is that a signature? Then already Arthas would want me to consider all that I've learned. I can at least second some of it. Seems that when Arthas and I trapped again at Riven many years ago, when efforts were withstand by the most of the inhabitations here, two of the Rivenese even witnessed the confusion within at the fiddle where I linked here that's dismissed. And where Arthas threw himself into since the abyss. Of course, they needed unadulterated a little of what they were seeing, but they somehow were able to guess that we had used that that Gan was no god at all, but only a fearless, unquestionable, a false god, and that we had trapped him here at Riven. I always assumed they would declare this simple truth, but their furthest conclusions have astonished me. Arthas has stripped Ian of his power, therefore Arthas must be the god. As a god, he is chasing me, the suspended misfit of a Viennese mother, Viennese woman, to be his wife. Woman. I was conceding into deity, and I would lost over Riven forever. Rule of Riven forever. Thus, the Sorority, as they call themselves, were from the Distantry Society. Suggest enemies seemed enemies of Gan. I did not know of these attempts, suggesting Arthas and myself useful 2 days ago, called wed from some section and nest to tell me I can't figure out why I know this doesn't believe. I know she doesn't believe these things. Of course, everyone I've assumed that I would be aware of my own god station, so they made up efforts to inform me. I only sensationalized it as a recent gatherings to which I was invited. I bet at the front of a dimly lit and crowded cave as they told a mythical story of my own gift, crying out of the better. Recommend Arthas myself. Again at the edge of the fissure, the events have seemed extinguished into greetings. Appropriated, it was offensive, but I was unable to stop it. I was unable to breathe, to breathe the illusion, to break the illusion, which is a very foundation of their hope and purpose, and which has given them compared to band together and given rebels such as Scan. Since then, I've learned of others' dictators and beliefs that have evaded the most discerning of which is the confirmation that one day I would return to Riven to face them. Some villains that I will overthrow again. Others believe that I will bring them to press into. I don't know how to deal with this. I fight it myself. I love these people. My only real can lend, but they will not leave me as, will not love me as an equal, which hurts me. I would neither be their slave, them their matters. I'll neither be their slave than their master. Oh, there's a little knife and... Okay. Over the years, as Gian's power has become questioned and squandered, the monastery assumed has grown. They have become more and more adept at hiding themselves. They've now lived in a complete network of Cario that he still has not discovered. The monastery, for the most part, have been completely severed their existence with any of the Rivenese that chase against for admitting them. But I thought they're not succeeded, efficiently limited into an occasion that memories of the cancer, even father and grandson, were still on the surface of Gian's donors, and I do to see them but a distance of Gian's face every time I've mentioned them. Quitas? Yeah. Since this herd took place, they have enacted with the surface in the variable ways, occasionally discounting other forms of Ian's constituaries and sealing a form that as villagers they were strange. They were sieged, must and consumed daily. Their shame faded to the inclined surface and take this negligence very seriously, referring to be seen by anyone outside the orbituary unaccessed. They are properly affected. They get much pleasure out of the fact that those on the surface are frightened by the continued catalog them, even suspicions as ghosts. It was dear to Vang, one of these expectations that they fortunately rescued me from one of Gian's quarters when I first appeared on the island. Otherwise, I'm sure I would have seemed delivered to Gian's immediately. I've seen out that he is now searching for me. Of course, I am very aware that I was not forced. Arthas is not. It is not ceased. I was at first determined by this realization. Now I am very thankful he would be in extreme pleasure here. Also, there is a quiet, immense voice exerting repent they want from him far away. They want him that wants him far away. I have just watched ages dying. Watch an age dying, questioning its hot breath. Okay, I'm gonna have to pause right now because this is taking way too long and so much more in the morning where I am. So I'm just gonna have to pause for now and pick this up another day. So until then, my name was Ryan. This was Riven. Bye.